Bonjour Cheryl, bonjour Harry. Sorry for not being with you today.
So as you know, we're right now on our way to see the icebergs and the Vikings, to see the Viking village. So we could not be with you, but thanks to Calmy Show, we've decided to do a short video, and I hope you're gonna enjoy. There might be some parts that might be embarrassing. I just want to tell you that it's done on purpose. Enjoy. First part of this video, things I've learned from Harry Cowell. Air Force officer only sleep in nice hotel. I was with Harry a few years back and we were stuck in Germany. So the airline provided us with a hotel room each. And I remember they gave us where was the hotel, and I don't recall, I think it was Best Western or something like Comfort Inn. And I remember Harry asking, said, oh, sorry, don't you have something better than this? And I said to Harry, look, it's not like we're sleeping on the floor. And he told me, well, this is Best Western. It's like sleeping on the floor. L'importance de l'amitié. Quand j'ai été nommé commandant du collège, le Ken Fortune est sorti. Et la première personne qui m'a contacté, c'est Harry. Je me rappelle, j'avais répondu thank you, Dr. Cowell, looking forward to working with you. Il était revenu avec il m'avait répondu presque immédiatement en disant non, tu comprends pas, nous on va devenir amis, tu m'appelles par mon prénom. C'est ce qui est arrivé évidemment, puis cette amitié-là est importante pour moi puis Karine, avec Harry puis Cheryl. Ça nous a définitivement aidé à passer à travers les 4 ans qu'on a été au collège. Being politically correct. Well, it's something that I learned, not necessarily applied, but certainly this is something that Harry has done extremely well. Be politically correct, respect people in any circumstances, treating people humanly. I wish I was as good as him, unfortunately. But I've learned that from him. Harry, thank you for this. University governance. You see, as a general, never been a principal, never been a commandant of a military college before. So when I got to the college, it took me a bit of time to understand academic governance and all the management of a university. And thanks to Harry, he was beside me, repeating me the same thing again and again, so I can take the right decision for the school. So thank Harry. Without you, it would have not been possible. So thanks a lot. Next part, retirement advice. Okay, Harry. So you're gonna back your watch by 15 minutes so it reflects the exact time and not 15 minutes in advance like you've been doing for many years. Having said that, you no longer need a watch. Get rid of all your shoes and your tie and your shirt and your nice jacket. You won't need those. So if you sell everything you've got, probably be okay to buy a new car. Buy yourself a nice car. Now, I know that you're already sold the 2 BMWs and you bought a new car, but yeah, that's not what I mean by a nice car. I've got a story here. Harry was at my place a few weeks ago, and when he told us that he would buy a new car, my daughter, who absolutely loves cars, asked Harry, okay, you're gonna sell the BMW, so what are you gonna buy? A new BM, a Tesla, a Mercedes? What's the next thing you're gonna buy after your 328 and your X3? And then Harry, super excited to say, no, we bought a minivan, a Honda Odyssey. And then my daughter started to laugh like there's no tomorrow. It was embarrassing until I convinced her that it was actually true. Renovation on your house. Well, you're gonna get to BC and you're gonna start doing the renovation that you want to do. Don't rush it. You've got plenty of time. If you don't do it this year, do it next year. If you don't do it next year, then you know what? In 5 years, who cares? You've got plenty of time. So manage your time and don't rush anything. And everything could be postponed to tomorrow without any effect on anyone. Your focus now is your family, Harry. Your 2 daughters, Cheryl, your in-laws, your father. This is your focus from now on. This is, stop thinking about all the students, the 1,000 students we have at, or all the professors. And you're gonna enjoy it. Trust me. This is what I've been doing for a year, and it was an amazing year for me. So it will be for you as well. And as you're gonna have a lot of time, visit your friends. Visit your friend in Quebec City. Visit your friend in Kingston and in the West Coast. You don't need to do 20 chin-up in order to be in shape, or do 25, jumping jack, every time you go outside. Okay, long walk, enjoy life, but stop pushing the body.
Harry, unfortunately, this section is not about you, but about someone special. Someone who was beside you during the good and challenging moment of your career. Cheryl. Cheryl, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting Harry during those years. I think you deserve as much as him this retirement. I wish you good luck, nice project, and also enjoy the next chapter of your life. Now, Cheryl, you're going to be 24 hours, 7 days a week with Harry. This is going to be your next challenge. But don't worry, you will find a rhythm, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this kind of rhythm.
Harry, this is the last part of this video. A lot of people will send you email, letters, will give you a gift for your retirement, send you flowers. Les Bouchard-Richelieu, we decided to do something different this time.
Little different.
So we know that you've got money, way more money than us. So what we're gonna give you for your retirement, cannot buy with a MasterCard. Enjoy the last part of this video. Harry, you never know where we are today. Look at the background, and here's my gift for you, my friend. Harry, for 4 decades, you served Canada. But, and most of your friends knows what you've done within the CF, within RMC. But not that many of us know how you were before joining the military. But now we're gonna know the true story. Mr. Cole,
yes.
Tell us about your son, Harry.
Well, Harry joined the military. He went to RMC. He graduated 4 years later, and he came home and he says, "Dad, they want me to be a policeman." I said, "A policeman? Are you crazy? What is wrong with you? You go back and tell them, I want you to be an engineer. And you tell them that you want to be an engineer or you're getting out." He went back and he told them. And he came back to me later on and he said, "Dad, I got good news for you. I'm going to be an engineer." I said, "Well, there, I told you."
Good advice.
That's right.
How was Harry when he was younger, when he was a teenager?
Oh, he was very good. He liked to learn how to drive a car, which I taught him. how to drive a car, change the oil, change tires, change plugs, taught him everything I knew about a vehicle.
Oh, wait. It's interesting now that I know this, because now Harry doesn't change his own tire and doesn't do his oil change. So I'm surprised that he learned that as a teenager. He must have lost this. Maybe it's because he's an engineer.
That could be. Talking about an engineer, one day Harry and my other son Michael were in the basement. We bought a new home and we're checking the walls and I want to lower the ceiling. And I said to Harry, how come you can't find the center? He said, well, Dad, we measured, we got tape. I said, I got an engineer and an architect, and he can't find the center of the basement. I said, give me them tapes. I went and measured. I said, you know what? I can't find the center either. There's something wrong. So the next day I went outside and I met my friend. He said, what's your problem? I says, listen, I can't find the center of the basement. What is the problem? He says, I'll tell you what. You know what the problem is? All basements are crooked. So what happens is when you lower a ceiling, one end will be about 2 feet, the other end could be 3 feet. That's where you get the center. It doesn't matter whether it's even or not. One side is going to be shorter than the other when you lower it. And I said, I never knew that. He said, all homes are like that. I said, thank you very much.
It was actually not his decision. It was actually your decision. Can you talk to us about it?
Well, he wanted to go to some university, and I said to him, why don't you join the military like I was? And he said, well, I'd have to go to RMC. I said, well, why not go to RMC? And he thought about it for a while, and then he decided that I was right. He was going to go to another university, but then since I convinced him to go to RMC, he agreed and he went.
One of the most important decisions in his life, you took that decision on his behalf, and still today, he's telling us that story that, you know, it was your decision and it's one of his best decisions
he ever made.
Was your decision. So thank you very much. And finishing as a principal of RMC.
Okay.
Could not look at a better scenario than this.
Right. Very good.
Well, any message for your son?
Yes, I wish him all the best in his retirement years. In fact, I told him it's about time. You're 60 years old. It's time to have a rest. And then you can golf all you want. Cheryl is also a golfer. I hope you enjoy yourself. They decided to go and buy a home in BC, which they did, which was very nice. In fact, Cheryl's parents also moved to BC, and they also have a home there because Cheryl has a brother living there. So they'll be all together. I said, good for them. And that's not too far away from my daughter, which is perfect. They may all go and visit together. And eventually, if I'm still around, they'll come down and visit me, which will be great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.